Thank you so much for staying with us. The Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture of Namibia is currently undertaking an extensive consultation process to determine the optimal school calendar system for the 2025 academic year and beyond. Now, in response to the challenges posed by the COVID-19 pandemic, Namibia transitioned from a trimester to a semester-based calendar system, aiming to mitigate the spread of the virus during winter months. However, various stakeholders have since raised concerns regarding the semester-based system, prompting the ministry to seek public feedback to ensure the best interest of the Namibian students are served. Now, we are joined telephonically by the Chief Education Officer in the Directorate of Planning and Development, that is Laurentius Shilongo. Laurentius, a very good evening. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good evening to you, sir. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you, Shilongo. Now, how has the transition from the trimester to the semester-based calendar system impacted the school's academic year?
Well, for us as a ministry, for us it was good because it allows us for a flow of activities in learning and teaching because there is no disruption. It also gives teachers the opportunity to cover more content during the term, and it also have a positive result in that, the winter is associated with flu. So as a result, during that period of time, I'm talking about June and July when it is very cold, the learners are at home, and therefore they can get number one, they are covered from issues like flu. Number two, if then they are attacked, then they are at home with their parents, so they can get medical attention instantly.
Very well. So, yes. Like I mentioned in my introduction, of course, there were primary concerns raised by stakeholders regarding the semester-based calendar system. And how have these concerns affected learners, not only learners, but parents and teachers included?
Yeah, no, but you see, for us as a ministry, at the moment we have implemented the semester calendar for the past 3 years since COVID, and at the moment we have not recorded any disadvantages, and so therefore for us it is actually a positive thing because it gives us just that opportunity to cover more content during the term without major interruptions.
Very well. Now, in a survey conducted by the ministry, what are some of the factors that participants consider when voting for the preferred calendar system, especially for the 2025 academic year and beyond? And how will their feedback influence the decision-making process?
Well, for us, with us, we are saying that semester system for us it's actually good because it improves results. But now, from the side of the learners and the parents and public out there, what they are actually telling us is that learners are actually they are compelled to longer periods, which results in fatigue and all this. So, but for us as a ministry, for us it's a benefit. It's only the public there that are saying no, because it is long. It bores out learners more, and they get tired.
Now, curriculum planning is, of course, not an easy process, but what specific challenges have educators faced in terms of curriculum planning under the semester-based calendar system, and how have these challenges impacted the quality of education?
Well, for us, the ministry has recorded more benefits, and the results have improved so far. Every system has drawbacks, but we are guided by the expected results. In this case, learners should be in class and transition to the next grade. So for us, that is our opinion at the moment.
Shilongo, talk to us about how stakeholders perceive the length of semesters in comparison to the trimester system, and what potential solutions have been proposed to address concerns related to, learner fatigue, which is also one of the challenges experienced by many school-going learners?
Yeah, you need to look to your left. I don't know if it's your left or...
As the ministry, in developing this curriculum, we have considered a number of facts or factors. Remember that this calendar runs from January to June. That's the first semester. But within this term, we have introduced a mid-term break. That mid-term break it's more or less 10. Usually it's around Easter. It's more or less 10 days. These 10 days, they act as as a recuperating factor, because then children have time to rest out. That's number one. Number two, then you also have the month of May, which is mostly considered to have too many holidays. So during all these times, then the learners have more time, to rest out and then recuperate, and therefore by the time they go back to school, they have re-energized.
All right. And what are the potential long-term implications of maintaining the semester-based calendar system on overall education outcomes and academic performance of Namibian students?
The long-term benefits is just that the teachers are able to cover more content during the term, and they have enough time to make assessment in terms of the performance and progress of the children. And therefore, even the issue of the tests and general assessment, it's spread out more spaciously, so that the learners have time to prepare one test and after the other. They don't come one after the other like it would have been in any other sort of calendar.
Very well. Now, so how will the ministry then ensure that the feedback gathered from the survey, accurately reflects the diverse perspectives and needs of all stakeholders, including learners, parents, educators, and even the wider community at large?
Well, number one, you see, the survey that we are conducting is open to everybody, to the public. It is open to the learner, it is open to the parent, it is open to the teacher, and any other interested stakeholder. Therefore, we want to make sure that we cover as many people as possible. Those results, we at the end of the period, we'll gather all those results, analyze them, and the outcome thereof, we will ensure that the public out there, we will publish it, so that the public knows what what the preference is.
Very well. Well, thank you so much for making the time to talk to us, Shilongo, and we wish you all the best for the planning of this curriculum. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
It was the Chief Education Officer in the Directorate of Planning and Development, Laurentia Shilongo, just talking to us, of course, about the new curriculum process of the extensive consultation process to determine an optimal school calendar system for the year 2025. The Daily Roundup continues.